Okay, so in this episode I trying to sort out my clutch problems, and I have replaced the slave cylinder for the clutch. Took me longer than it should have done for whatever reason, but it's done. But I still can't get it in gear. So tell me what you think. Thanks. Okay, so I've been away for a bit and not done anything on cars, but today we're going to try replacing the slave cylinder, clutch slave cylinder on the Stag and see if that allows us to start changing gears again. So to do that, we'll pull the car out just a little bit so I've got a bit more room to work. We'll jack up this side and we'll get underneath and see what we can do. I've got the car supported at the front there and in the middle here. That gives me room to get in to the slave cylinder, which is just behind the exhaust there. I'm not at all confident this is going to work, but this is what we're going to try. I've got a problem here which I just don't understand. So this is the slave cylinder I took off with its bleed valve here, which happily goes into both sides. It says in one, and there it is in the other. Okay. It also happily goes into here, the new one on both sides. So these are the same size. Okay, and this one actually goes in both sides, and it goes in onto the old one as well in both sides. So these threads are all the same. Now, I can get the old one to thread onto the pipe here, but I can't get the new one on it at all. I simply cannot get it started, and I cannot work out why. And I've been at it. I mean, I stopped the time lapse because I was having so much trouble, and I've been at it a good half hour, maybe longer since then, and my fingers are raw. I've put it on and off twice. I've tried connecting it up when it's not on, when it's on, fixed in place, not fixed in place, and it won't catch. And I don't know why. And I'm getting extremely irritated. Right, only a couple of minutes later, I got it in there. I ended up placing this over, where is it? That over here, and then just giving it a little tap with the hammer to get it go down to the thread, and then it's screwed in. So we've got that in place. I just need to put the piston back in, not the piston, push rod, and we can test it out. I'm not actually very confident about this, except for that slave cylinder was a lot harder for me to push than the other one, but we'll do the rest and then see. As the real test all started up, we'll try stick it in reverse, we'll try stick it in first, and let's see. We're not even going to do that, there was nothing on the clutch there. Now I'm going to film underneath it, see if I can see it moving. Okay, I'm going to jump in the car and see if I can see that piston moving at all when I come back. One, two, three, four. Right, we'll have another go at it. I've bled it a bit more. We'll see, but I've got no confidence. We seem to have managed to take it from a moving piston to one that's not. One, two, three, four. I had a look at the video last night and I've reinstalled that the wrong way round. In that the pipe from the master cylinder should be coming in on where I've currently got the bleed valve, and vice versa. And I think that will matter from an air point of view, as in currently I'm bleeding from the lowest point and I really need to be bleeding from the highest. Now, so I wondered if that was the case before I stopped last night. I'd undone the bolts, but I'm actually wondering if I could just unscrew them and screw them back in the other place, because I'm pretty sure I'm not sure. I'm partly sure. I think maybe, it's all symmetrical inside and so it won't matter. So I'm going to put the bolts back in, I'm going to unscrew them and try screwing them in the other side. Clutch pedal felt good then. Looks like it's bled. I've cleaned out underneath. We're going to try moving it now. No, so I can get it into reverse, but as you can see, getting it in reverse just starts off before I let the clutch out or anything. So it's not that, it's not the slave cylinder, which means it's something else. So I'd like some thoughts please on what it is and what I need to do to go about fixing it. Yeah, so, and we'll end this episode rather disappointingly for me here. Bugger!